everyone, my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch me. Today we are back with more Camp. We are watching season 4, episode 15, Party Pooper. If I had to take a stab at what this episode might be about, I would assume Max is being a party pooper as usual. That's my only thought. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what's happening. We're getting close to the end of season 4, which means the end of Camp. We do still have one special episode left. I can't remember which one, but we do still have one more. So I'm excited to watch. Hope you guys are as well. So let's get started.
Yeah, come on! Come on! Go, 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 go! Come on, Red, come on! Don't disappoint
Turtle
me!
races?
Go Black! Papa needs a new Erlenmeyer flask!
Roulette?
Yes!
Oh,
Do it, Red! Make Mama proud!
I was close enough with turtle races. I just thought they painted turtles.
What the hell is that?
Cool!
I would have totally won, by the way.
Huh, who could that be?
I don't
see
know.
We're scheduled for a guest speaker in camp for another, well, ever.
Puppy!
That's the greatest thing I've ever
Wow, girl!
Yes.
Where'd you learn how to drive a van?
Nikki.
Good girl, Missy.
Oh, hi. Who are
Is this
you?
Camp Campbell?
seen. It sure is.
You mean you're not lost? You actually wanted to come here?
Yeah, little dude.
Why?
All right, what's with all the racket out here? I'm trying to work on my
Gwendolyn!
Oh. Hi, Dad.
Dad!
That's adorable!
And this one's from Mom.
You mean that's your dog? Oh, the dad, right. Whoa.
There's a place I know that's tucked
Okay.
away, a place where you and I can
Nikki,
stay.
a little weird, but cool. So why is Gwen's dad here? That's a little bit weird. Means I'm telling you. We've got archery, hiking, six race, biking, horseback training. I'll save you a horseback, but never mind. Keep it driving. That's about my extent of my knowledge. It's still just but I'm getting there.
What are you doing here? Dad?
Well, I'm on tour around the area, and I couldn't just pass the
Oh.
opportunity to see my little Gwenster.
I just
Aw.
kind of wish you called first. We're a little busy here, and I can't...
Nonsense. Any family of Gwen is also a part of the Camp Campbell family. You're welcome to stay for as long as you please, Mr.
Why, I recognize that van anywhere! Lucky Lewis in the flesh!
Oh?
It is an honor to meet you, sir!
Pleasure's all mine, man.
So what brings someone like you to a place like this?
You know him?
Oh, come on! Everyone knows Lucky Lewis! He's a rock legend!
Oh.
Walrus girl, can't get enough of your soup? Arizona dreamin'? Huh?
No, not ringing any bells.
Oh, I'm so old.
Maybe you'll recognize this little ditty. Super duper pooper scooper from Cooper Smith.
I love
Oh.
that commercial.
It was super cool.
It changed my entire perspective about the importance of scooping after you poop. I mean, your dog's poop,
Yeah.
Um,
not my poop.
Say, Lewis, whatever happened to that cute little kid of yours? Did she grow up to become a great artist like you?
Oh.
No, she works here. For you.
Aww.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, while you drive around the country performing, some of us have to work in shitty, unglamorous jobs, since you guys ruin the economy and expect us to take care
What
of
if you perform here?
Gwen, honey, I'm listening. Keep preaching,
Sure thing,
okay?
little green.
Why, that's a wonderful idea.
No, it's
You may
not.
use my stage. It's modest but adequate.
Wait,
And I can do the opening act.
guys, come on. Be realistic. We can't just have an impromptu rock concert in the middle of camp. I'll have to fill out the right forms. Get permits, submit amplified noise level requests. There's so many other things. We don't have enough cups.
Wow, you'll do all of that? Oh, you're the best, Gwen.
Right.
Gwen, honey.
It's free, right?
Yeah, man.
Concert! Concert! Concert!
Are you sure you're related to this guy?
You're the greatest thing that ever happened to this calf.
All right, then.
Fax the form to us. What year do they think this is?
I know. I hate vaccines. Ugh. I have like an app that gives you like
The kids and I are
5
gonna
free
go shoot some hoops if you
faxes.
want in. I noticed you don't have a proper court here.
I've
or
used 3 of them
hoops or
only in like 5
basketballs.
years.
But we'll manage.
I can't, Dad. I'm very busy. This is my life now. Work.
Well, I think you're working too hard.
Well, if I don't, this place will fall apart.
All right, message received. See you later, Pumpkin.
Okay.
Gwen, put down that pen. Come play with us.
Not now, Dad.
It's very cute.
I can't concentrate like this. Stop distracting me.
Oh, don't be such a party pooper. What do you kids call it these days? Introverted? Back in my day, being social was the only way to get anywhere in life.
I am not a party pooper. I'm trying to make the party happen.
No.
If anything, I'm a party... What's the opposite of pooper? Shut up.
Hey,
Party
Louis,
starter.
You want to be the quarterback?
I really need to teach those kids what basketball is.
Oh.
See you later, Guantanamo. Love you.
How do they not know basketball?
Gwenny came in dead last on that spelling bee. Couldn't even spell cat.
Oh.
Gee, thanks for sharing that with everyone, Dad.
Line up, green beans. These guys love hearing stories about you.
Yeah, tell us more about what a big loser Gwen is.
You know my little Gwenzel used to tour with me all the time.
She did?
Of course. She was quite the little whiz on the concertina.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, the concertina. The poor man's accordion.
I still keep it in my van, in case she ever feels like a comeback.
Don't hold your breath.
Tell us more stories
It's
about life
really
as a cool, successful rock musician.
cute.
It's awesome 100% of the time. You jam with your friends, you get free stuff. Man, this one time Axel and I picked up a couple roadies and 2 kilos of...
Whoa, hold it. Keep it G-rated, Dad. I don't think that story's appropriate for this crowd.
Let your father tell his tales!
Yeah, Gwen. Stop being such a party pooper.
2 kilos of what? What was it? Brownies?
Some of them were.
Just
Oh my
change the
God.
subject.
Oh, you millennials are so sensitive. I always told you stories like this and you grew up just fine. All right.
Yeah, grew
Let
up
me tell
just
you kids
fine.
about our dog, Missy.
Yes, please do.
I'm actually throwing with her this time, not the other way around.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Missy recently got quite famous on the
Oh.
YouTubes. Here, look. I just uploaded this one of her eating watermelon last night.
Oh.
It already has 14 million views. We're recording an album together next month.
Are you
Oh.
serious?
Well, Gwen, even your dad's dog is more successful than you. I
Oh.
All right. Great lunch, everyone. Good fun.
Oh,
Super
aren't
fun.
children
I'm
just
gonna
the
peace
best?
out before finding out our
Treasure.
goldfish got his own Netflix special.
Well, actually,
Ugh.
Play it again.
Max, no.
Hi, Missy. How was your lunch going? Mine was not great. What even is that? Snobby snack. Premium dog food with nuggets of edible gold. Jesus, Missy, get off your high horse. Oh, Missy, you don't care that I'm a pathetic loser, right? You love me just the way I am.
Oh.
As you can see,
sorry,
I'm
Gwen.
completely trapped. Or am I? Huh, what the?
Boo! We want the real show!
Now, let's all be nice.
Get off the stage, loser!
Cameron Campbell,
Joke's
come on
you.
now.
My next trick is all about tomatoes.
I did submit a 22H. It's supposed to cover outdoor use of all medium power amplifiers. What's a 22H-B? Come on, that's bullcrap and you know it. Oh yeah, who are you threatening? This camp gets shut down every other week.
Gwendolyn, people are waiting.
I know, Dad. I am trying.
Hey, Ruiz, warmed them up for you.
I'm just saying, maybe you can let go a little bit.
I can't let go. If I let go, the camp will foreclose.
Gwen, are you just about done? You made a promise.
You're too uptight, man, Gwen. That's the problem with your generation. If I were like that at your age, I'd never have time to pursue my passion.
My generation? Dad?
What?
You know what? Never mind. I'm done. You can sort this out yourselves.
Honey.
Gwen?
I don't care that everyone thinks I'm a party pooper. I don't care everyone thinks I'm a loser. I know who I am, and I'm proud of myself.
Yes.
I just wish you were too.
Oh, Gwen. honey. You're doing great, okay?
Room for one more? When you were a kid, we were so alike. We loved the same things. We laughed at the same jokes. We even hated the same vegetables. Remember how we buried your mom's broccoli casserole in the backyard when she wasn't looking? We have fun, but at some point you kind of changed. Got so serious, always worried.
I grew up, Dad.
Yeah.
It happens.
Hear me out. What I mean is I didn't get it. I wanted things to be the way they were, so I guess I kept pushing you to be more like me. But you're you, with your own groovy path. And I should respect that.
Yeah.
It's not just that. The world changed, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm always worried because everything is more difficult nowadays. I
Yeah.
have to work twice as hard, otherwise...
Everything will fall apart?
Yeah.
You were wrong about one thing, though.
What?
I am proud of you. Super proud.
Aww.
Your generation may be a wet blanket, but it's a pretty badass one. You think I'd be able to become a musician in today's economy? Hell no. I'd probably have to work as like a camp counselor or something.
Nice one.
Kidding, Gwen drop.
Aww.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, now that we're friends again.
Oh, forget it.
Please, Gwendolyn.
Fine, but no more cutesy nicknames.
All right. Wait, what? No deal.
Too late. I only remember one song, though. Super duper, pooper scooper, from Cooper.
Sick.
Aww.
Wait, what about your concert?
It's cool. I found a replacement.
Oh my gosh.
When is Gwen's dad going on?
Who cares? Ah! I never thought I'd be this happy.
Max. Wow.
It's gonna be grown, and I hope that
This might be one of my top favorite episodes, at least top 5 favorite episodes of Camp Camp. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I just really connect with Gwen. I really enjoy her attitude. I feel like I kind of was somewhat of a similar camp counselor that she is, a little bit better. I tried to be a bit peppier, but I identify with Gwen and her a lot. I feel like we'd be besties. So seeing this episode was really nice. I think there's this disconnect between generations, of course, because we just grew up very differently. Especially for myself, I'm kind of on this border edge of like millennial and like the weird gen stuff. So it is interesting to me. I'm just right on that line. So I fall into this odd gap, sort of, where, I certainly still get the jokes, but, I'm not quite out of touch. So seeing Gwen kind of talk to her dad was really nice, because I think it is hard for, older generations to kind of understand why maybe we are the way we are. The world they created is, fucked. It's really bad. It's terrible. I mean, for myself personally, I've lived through, 9/11. We've had our horrible 2009 time with the recession, the whole collapse of the housing market and stuff. To then, going through plague number 1 and now plague number 2 and now a recession coming up. So it's been not easy for us, and we have climate change to worry about. It's ever present. We have this horrible, backstepping of laws and regulation that other countries, laugh at us in the US that we are, just not doing well. So it's all pretty fucked, and that, the minimum wage continues to stagnate, even though the cost of everything around us is going up. It's honestly really depressing to just see it all play out and have very little control over any of it. I know many of my own friends work at least 2 jobs to make ends meet and be able to, survive because, you know, everybody is just trying. And at the same time, we were also forced to, you know, go to college. And, you know, many people can't find jobs in the field that they went for, thus making their college degree kind of worthless. So, hearing Gwen just kind of talk about the fact that, like, not being a party pooper, I'm just being realistic, you know, I'm just doing what we need to survive. Like, it's a different place. And, like, I like that Dad was like, I couldn't be a musician in this economy. And it's like, you're absolutely right. You couldn't. You'd have to be working like 2 jobs and there just wouldn't be time for this. At the same time, it's also like, you know, I wake up in the morning and I see the world and I'm like, I'd rather just go back to bed. So it's nice to see this episode. It's nice to have that call out. And to hear that conversation between kind of 2 different generations is nice, because while I feel like I still have a great relationship with my dad, I definitely can kind of understand the dad's point of view to Gwen's side of things, where, you know, it made me think of my own relationship with my dad, where it's like, oh, we were so close, you know, we liked the same things, you used to love doing this with me, we would do that. And it's like, Gwen's response is like, I grew up. I don't feel like that was everything in that response. I feel like there's a culmination of things where it's like, I grew up, you know, I staked out onto my own path where, you know, I was able to make my own choices, where I found out like maybe those things don't bring me the same amount of happiness. Like, I certainly enjoyed them at that time, but it's not something now that I have, you know, experienced new things, new interests, what have you. I have found things that bring me more joy and that I prefer doing than those activities that I once did when I was younger, because that's all I knew. And I think it's interesting because, especially for me personally, just political views, religious views, how I simply see people as people has definitely changed, where when I was younger, I was not a very empathetic person. It was very much, it's my family and the people around me I will feel empathy for. Whereas I grew up and I, you know, saw other people suffering and in pain, unhappy, I became a very empathetic person where I never want someone to feel, you know, those feelings that maybe I have felt, that I've seen my friends feel, what have you. Where, you know, for the ideology, what I was taught when I was younger is we only feel sympathy for the people around us in our immediate area, and other people, it's too damn bad. That's their own fault. Like, especially with religion, like, we don't sympathize for the, you know, homosexuals because they made that choice and God has abandoned them and blah, 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 blah. Where now I'm like, why can't God love them too? Like, why do we have to cast them aside if they still want to live in the light of God? When, you know, 100 some years ago, not even, the Bible said nothing about homosexuality. I mean, for God's sakes, the Bible says things about not spilling your seed. And that's word for word. So, it's interesting to see this. I kind of wish they would have maybe gone a little bit more in depth about it, because I just don't think Gwen saying I grew up encapsulated everything it needed to say. I can definitely infer and get more because I can definitely understand, especially being so close to my dad younger and still loving him and being close to him nowadays. But I feel like there's this other side of things that need to be explored more, that I feel like it could have been much more of a learning moment to kind of talk about how, you know, instead of just saying I grew up, it's like, well, I, you know, went through my own experiences. I met different people. I found people I liked being around and discovered who I wanted to be, kind of out of the thumb of the parent-child relationship, where, you know, I've seen a lot of parents nowadays who are like, how did my child get like this? Like, I didn't raise them to be like this. And I think it's oh so funny because these parents are like, ugh, my child now is this liberal, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, you told them they had to go to college. And guess what they learned in college? Acceptance. They learned about other people and their struggles and what it's like. And I think that's just so funny to me. Where they just can't understand that them forcing them to go to college might have been the reason why they are now, you know, more open to the world. So it's silly, but overall I liked the episode. It was very fun. I know I went a little bit off track, but I could see a lot of myself in my own relationship kind of through Gwen and her dad here. And I don't think either of them are necessarily wrong. Like, Dad can live his life the way he wants to, and that's totally fair, and Gwen can as well. But you know, Gwen also is trying to do her best, and I definitely still sympathize with Gwen because Gwen is trying, you know, to do everything she can to keep the camp going because, you know, she does care about the camp and the kids and wants this to be here because it's what she's worked for and strived for. I mean, she left her cushy job at the, like, business camp thing, so, you know, I appreciate Gwen, and I definitely understand Gwen here. So it was a fun episode to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. Sorry if it got a little bit preachy, but sometimes it just happens, and I feel like I've had a lot of feelings like this lately, so it was nice to kind of see it in this show to be like, yeah, things are harder. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you support the official release of Camp over on the Rooster Teeth website. And if you like my content, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode, and I'll see you all later. Bye!